Hi everybody, thanks for pressing play on the video today. It's Caroline here from craftycarolinecreates.com. Today, this video should be going out on the 1st of September, which is a really exciting day in the world of Stampin' Up! Because it's the day that the brand new autumn-winter Christmas catalogue goes live. It means you can order all of the fabulous goodies that are in here. And I do hope you pop over to craftycarolinecreates.com and place an order. I do appreciate everybody that chooses me as the demonstrator. I thought rather than do a single project today, I would do a little video where we walk through the catalogue and I'll show you some of my favourite products and some of the things I've been making using some of those products to give you some sort of inspiration beyond what the catalogue shows you can do with them. I've really tried to think outside of the box with some of the items just to show you just how versatile everything really is. And also, I'm not very good at suspense, so whenever I make a project I just want to share it with you, so we'll talk through some of those fabulous projects. Just want to mention, if you would like a catalogue and don't already have one, it would be a pleasure to send one out to you. Pop over to craftycarolinecreates.com and you can add all your details and send that over to me, and I will pop one into the post absolutely free of charge. I can only send them to people in the UK, Germany, France, Holland and the Netherlands and Austria. If you live outside of those countries, unfortunately I can't help. If you're in a country that Stampin' Up! Does operate in though, you can find a local demonstrator to you at stampinup.com who I'm sure will be willing to help. If you are ordering today, I just wanted to mention, please do try and remember to enter the hostess code that is shown on craftycarolinecreates.com in the top right hand corner at all times. It just helps me to send out the really lovely thank you gifts that I love sending to everybody every month. And if your order is big, there are two really good promotions you can take advantage of. The first one is if you are ordering really big and are going over £250, Stampin' Up! Are going to give you an absolutely gorgeous brand new stamp set that is not in the catalogue. We demonstrators can't get our hands on it, it's that new. It has just been released, but there will be details and pictures of that stamp set over on my blog, craftycarolinecreates.com, and you get to add that absolutely free, as well as all of the normal hostess benefits you will get. The second thing that you may want to take advantage of is if you are sending over £100, you can pick £130 of products and only pay £100, well, only pay £99 including shipping if you sign up as a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I'd love to have you join my team. If you'd like to know more information about how to take the best decision I've ever made and get a minimum 20% net discount on all of your subsequent orders before the end of the year, do not hesitate to get in touch. I really would love to have you join my team. But for now, we are going to go over to my craft desk and I will show you a lot of gorgeous new products. Let's go. Okay, so this is the catalogue and we're going to start. First page is a little message from Shelley, the founder, and we're going to start with one of my favourite products, which is on page 5. And page 4 and 5 here show you what is called the Quilted Christmas suite. So everything on this page is designed to coordinate together. So there is a gorgeous stamp set here which has some matching dies, and I've already shown you this card on my blog that I made using the die that cuts out this gorgeous quilt shape. But my absolute favourite on this page is down at the bottom here, and this is the Quilted Christmas Designer Series paper. It's a 6x6 stack and you're going to get 48 different designs, of which this check is one. But there's also a lot of in here that are a bit more contemporary. So this is a card I made using a different pattern. You can see hopefully it doesn't look too Christmassy, and this is a stamp from the stamp set, the Quilted Christmas stamp set. Celebrate comes from a different stamp set and a bit of pink ribbon. But of course it is also really Christmassy, and you've also seen these little stockings that I made. These are pillow box stockings, which is also one of my favourites. And this is using the Quilted Christmas DSP. And here I've decorated it using one of these stitched felt embellishments. These are really cute. And I also made a very cute little treat box using the DSP again. It's got a Christmas theme to it, but I think you could get away with it at different times of the year because there are some lime green and some pinks in there as well. And I've just got a little gift tag, and that comes from the same set as the stocking, which, as I said, is another of my favourites. So my first favourite I wanted to show you was the Quilted Christmas Designer Series paper. I do like everything in this set, but this DSP is really, really, really lovely. And it's $8.25 for 48 double-sided sheets. So that's pretty good. As I said though, this little tag comes from the same set as our stocking. So we are going to whiz over to page 15, flicking past lots of lovely things. This holly is beautiful. I don't think that the catalogue does it justice. I'm going to pop back through some of these pages in a minute, but I just wanted to show you that on page 15, this is the Trim Your Stockings bundle, which allows you to make these really cute little stocking pillow boxes. It also allows you just to make a standard pillow box if you just wanted to make a standard pillow box, so of course good all year. And then in the die set up here you also get these, like this little tag. This comes from the die set there, and the to and from comes from the coordinating tags and trimming stamp set. Just show you that, which is a really lovely stamp set. I love this snowflake. Nice sentiment, celebrate, that I showed you before. This was on this Quilted Christmas card, so I just used my markers just to pick out the word celebrate, and then you've got a sentiment you can use all year round. So I really do like this bundle. One thing I just wanted to point out to you, whenever you see this little green ball in the catalogue, this is telling you there is a bundle, so watch out for these, and you can save 10% if you buy the die set and the stamp set together. You get 10% off both of them, which is always a nice little bonus to have. Okay, we're going to flip back a little bit now to this page. Carols of Christmas, you know I really like. This was on early release. A lot of you bought it and took advantage of the free card kit class that I sent you in the post. But today I want to focus on this one, which is called Merry Little Labels. Again, this is a bundle, so you can buy the stamp set, but this time you get the matching punch. So this is the punch. Really nice. It's called the Everyday Label. It is a really good punch. I'm going to show you what I've been doing with it. And the stamp set is also really lovely. What I really like about this stamp set is that all of the sentiments work for us in the UK. I do often find sometimes Stampin' Up! Sentiments can have a little bit of an American twist on, you know, like Happy Holidays, for example. It's not something we really say that much in the UK, but these are all really, really good. So you can use every one of those stamps. What I've done is, I'm just going to show you. Firstly, I made some little tags, and how beautiful is this? You will know if you've watched me for a long time that Night of Navy and silver embossing was very much my wedding colours, which is what first got me into Stampin' Up! So I always love to use it, and I just think they look really pretty, and they're a little tag, so you can write a message inside, a little string on there. So that is made using this stamp set, and I just love it. I also made some other ones using some other stamps. So this one, this is the copper embossing powder on black, this one here. And I made a just for you in cherry cobbler with, this is the gorgeous new tinsel trim that's in the new catalogue. And I am doing a ribbon share actually, so if you are interested in having a meter of all of the new ribbons, so this one is one, this gorgeous one actually, I forgot to show you, this lovely lace, that is a new catalogue ribbon. This gorgeous black ribbon as well. So you'll get a meter all of those. I will put a link in the description bar. And I have a project coming up very soon where I've got a really cute little box, so you can give some of these as a gift, and they'd also I think sell really well at craft fairs. But this stamp has so much potential. It's just absolutely stunning. But you know me, I like to show you that things aren't just for Christmas. So this is another card I made. This I used an old favourite stamp set whose name is evading me, Blooms and Wishes, that is it. A really lovely stamp set, and again I took the Just For You, but by stamping it in blue, and I punched out a hole in the hand stamp DSP for it to peek through, and you've got a really lovely greetings card. And then I also made another card. This is a anniversary card for one of my team members. I'm actually showing you this a little bit early. So this is going to go out to somebody that's celebrating a year as a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator this month. And again, I've used the the everyday label punch. There you can see how beautiful shape that punches out, and I've just double layered it so we get a really nice shadow effect, frame effect there. And this background is also all hand stamped, and that is made using another one of my favourites. So we are going to whiz over to page 37, and this is called the Year of Cheer Suite, and just everything on this page is absolutely stunning. So I've made this background using these two stamps from this set. Let me just show you the set. These two were used to make this gorgeous background. So again, a set that is most definitely not for Christmas, and this is definitely not for Christmas. We've got some, you know, Mr. and Mrs. sentiments, so this would also be great for weddings. But the real showstopper for most people on this page is down here, and that is this gorgeous Speciality Designer Series paper. Let me just bring that in and show you the paper close up before we start. Now you get 12 sheets. You get 3 of each of these 4 designs, and this is a really thick paper actually. It's going to be brilliant for making boxes from. They're all foiled, and those snowflakes, you can see they're just glistening. This one is a gorgeous sort of gingham pattern in gold foil. This one is just the most beautiful thing I've seen for a long time. Look at that sparkle. That is sort of copper and silver and a lovely fern pattern. And then there is sort of a, what would you say, like a firework burst sort of pattern, and that again is all foiled in gold and silver. Really beautiful Designer Series paper. I think this is going to be really popular. Again, obviously some of them are Christmassy, and some of them though you could use all year round. Let me just show you a couple of stamp. This is a card I made using one of the Designer Series papers. You can see I've used some silver foil and then the Designer Series paper. And this is also on this page, these gorgeous snowflakes. They come in gold and in silver, and you get 12 of each. You get a lot of these snowflakes actually for £5.50, and they just add something special to the card. And then in the middle here I've used the snowflake stamps, and I've just heat embossed that in silver just to tie it all together. This is another one I've made. This one actually, the background I've made using the washi tape, which is just up here. So these stripes and these stripes are actually washi tape, and then I've just taken that snowflake again and heat embossed in gold the word joy, and these are just bling-tastic cards. But of course, if you wanted something a little bit subtler, this one is hand stamped using this big snowflake again, but I've just stamped it in Island Indigo, filled in some of the gaps with this little star motif, and I've used a little bit of washi tape on my sentiment, which also comes from Cheers for the Years. And then this is just a super cute little Year of Cheer embellishment, and these are really cute as well. So I really like that. It's a really good set. Where are we going now? Next, turn the page, and on this page, this jumped out to me straight away when I saw it because of the sentiment, Hearts Come Home for Christmas, because I have a very international family, so it is lovely to think about, you know, everybody comes home, whether that's physically or metaphorically, but their hearts definitely come home for Christmas. So this set is this stamp set is really cool, but the very cool thing about this is they're almost hidden. The Hearts Come Home hometown greeting edgelet dies. Again, you can buy the stamp and the dies together and save 10% on both. This is a card that you probably saw on my blog already. If my scheduling is right, you will have seen this already. You can see how I've just used some of those dies to put these houses and then a little snowman and a tree in front. Again, I've used that everyday label punch for the sentiment. But I just wanted to show you and get them out actually and show you the dies, because I don't think this does them justice. They are big. If you remember a couple of years ago, Stampin' Up had some sleigh ride edgelets that did a very similar thing, but they were really small. These are a really good size. So you get, these are the biggest ones, and then they gradually go down. The idea being that you can build up a scene sort of and get some perspective, and then you also get some little tiny silhouettes. The nice die here for cutting out sort of a starry background. And a little bonus, there is this very cute little tag topper die. So you can put this lovely curvy top to your die with that cute little heart hole. How adorable are those? These are really good size. I haven't had as much of a chance to play with this set as I would like to, but from what I've already played with, I already love it. So that's why I included it in my favourites. This is another card I was just playing around with. It's not finished, I'm not quite sure where it's going. But how cute is this little Santa and his reindeers? That's that stamp there. That is beautiful. Yeah, so that is another big favourite of mine. Now, I say these are my favourites, but you know, every time I open the catalogue and every time I play with something new, I get a new favourite. So these are favourites at time of publishing, or not even at publishing, at time of filming. But hopefully you will like them too, but there are so many wonderful products in this catalogue. Just want to show you one, if I can go back, which this set here, Bethlehem, Night in Bethlehem. I'd sort of overlooked it actually, but one of my team members, Rachel Ryan, did a beautiful project as part of our blog hop last weekend using this, and that has totally sold me on this set. I'll put a link down below if you want to go and look at Rachel's project, but I think this is a beautiful set that will be winging its way to me very soon, I think. I think we'll move on to some things that aren't Christmassy, purely Christmassy. As I hopefully have shown you, not everything is Christmassy, or even though it's marketed as Christmassy, there are lots of other uses for it. I mean, hometown greetings. I think this would also be really good for new home gifts and new home cards as well, not just for Christmas. Let's go on a little bit more in the catalogue. You see, I love this one as well. I really sold on the hometown greetings punch, not hometown greet, the everyday labels punch, and I think this set here would look really well with that. Oh, so much I want, so little money. But let's look at this set now. If you follow my blog and my YouTube, you will know I am absolutely in love with Painted Autumn Suite, and specifically the Painted Harvest stamp set and the matching punch. They are up there with my favourites. Just want to show you the punch. You've seen the stamp set a lot. You've seen me create beautiful things like this box, where I've used this gorgeous sunflower and these lovely leaves picking out. This is a card that I made that kind of matches the box. You can see how pretty that is. I just love this this sunflower. It's just absolutely gorgeous. But you've probably also seen that you can use this one for Christmas. You can go the other way. So while I've showed you how to use the Christmas stuff non-Christmassy, this works for Christmas. Maybe you saw this on my blog as well. You can make a beautiful wreath out of it. This again, more traditional colours that they are talking about. This is the gorgeous jute twine. Again, this is featuring in the ribbon share that I'm offering. And you can mix the colours up and it still looks amazing. This is in rich raspberry and sweet sugar plum and a bit of smoky slate, and it still looks absolutely stunning. So Painted Harvest, that is at the moment, this is my top pick from the catalogue. I just really love it, and it coordinates really well with the touches of nature elements, which were part of the thank you gift last month for all of my customers who shopped in July. They got this in August, so this will go really well, and that was purely coincidence that happened. Okay, and lastly, now I've never done Halloween crafting before, but the children have already been invited to a Halloween party, so that's prompted me to do a bit of Halloween crafting. And also the fact I love this little cat. This cat punch is one of my top picks. These are some little Halloween treat pouches. They're little matchboxes, so they open up like that. I'm not going to open it because they've got a little bit of a wow factor inside. So you're going to have to wait for the video on how I made these. So these are made using the cat punch, which is gorgeous, and a little bit of the designer series paper, the Halloween designer series paper. So of course you can make Halloween cards. I'm not really a Halloween person, not sure that this card works completely. But I've also used it to make the cat punch to make this card, which which again, not Halloweeny at all, but it's using this eclipse hidden lettering technique, whatever you want to call it, where I've used the vertical greetings to stamp my trees, and then my little cat is just subtly hiding among them. I love this technique, really cool. And also this little card, much more contemporary. Again, I've just used him there in a lovely emerald envy colour, matched with some dapper denim. I think that's really cute. I love being able to stamp his little face. This comes from this stamp set, Spooky Cat, and there's a little stamp set there to do his face. So the cat punch is top tip. And if I was going to say, if anything's going to sell out quickly, Painted Harvest and the cat are probably going to be the ones that I would say would be top of my list. So there we go. I hope you enjoyed it. That was a very quick walkthrough. Well, actually not that quick, was it? A pretty quick walkthrough of some of my favourite things in the new catalogue. Hopefully some inspirational samples to show you, you know, there's much more to everything in this catalogue really than just Christmas, just autumn and just Halloween. Everything is really versatile. And yeah, remember, you can order now. Head over to craftycarolinecreates.com. You can order 24/7. Everybody that orders with me in September will get a lovely thank you gift at the beginning of July. At the beginning of October. We're really into October already. But do please try and remember to enter the hostess code, which is always shown at the top of craftycarolinecreates.com. And that really does help me to send out those gifts every month. So I will let you go, and yeah, hopefully some of you will go shopping. I do really appreciate everybody that picks me as their demonstrator, and you can do that over on craftycarolinecreates.com. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.